All right, it says we're live.
Oh, we are, baby. I can see it. I see it.
So this is kind of a quarantine update concerning the Scotch test dummies, and you can see this Bart's over here.
Scott's over there, which makes sense. That's usually where you sit is right here.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah, it looks good. Everybody's used to you being on that side of the screen anyway. But this is extreme social distancing.
Now we got together a couple weeks ago. We shot several reviews. The last of which is Larceny Barrel Proof. That will be coming out Wednesday. After that, we are our videos for a while are going to be like this. We're practicing social distancing. I don't want to be near Bart. He's a carrier of all types of things.
Yeah, I popped over to his house the other day. He was like, "Get back." I was like, I thought
he kept circling me and like trying to move in close.
Yeah, I thought you were joking, so I kind of moved in and you were like throwing UFC elbows and stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? Just trying to give you a hug. You're like, you tried to kill my mama? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Hey, but real quick though, and this is short notice. Now we are members of the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. And they did ask us to kind of help advertise and say, hey, they're doing free shipping until the end of March.
Right.
So this is the 28th. You only have a couple of days left, which that's going to save you 25, 30, 35 bucks, depending on how many bottles you order.
Right.
So I'm actually drinking. I bought this one a while back, the Big Swirl, 10-year-old. This was blended sherry. The swirls were the first blends that they did. They now have the blended Peat Fairy.
And the very first one was the Exotic Cargo.
Oh, that's right. Exotic Cargo was the name of the first one.
Yeah, you got Exotic Cargo and then Peat Fairy, and then the Big Swirl came in. They need to do a dummy. They need to do a dummy bottling. Well, of course. So I love all things peat. So the other one they sent, which I lassoed onto, was the 11-year-old charcoal in a honey pot. Hello. You're speaking my name. 93.119. Aromas of burning cinnamon sticks. Charred marshmallows. That's right up there with you wanting to put a raspberry drizzle on it. Notes of burnt heather, salted chocolate, and bananas on a barbecue. God dang. Whoever writes their stuff is gifted. Gifted.
Now, one thing, if you're a member of the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, you get a magazine that's called Unfiltered.
Yes.
They've changed up the cover of it, but this was what the cover used to look like. I think my light's kind of washing it out.
Good.
But in this last issue, they had a nice little article on some YouTubers.
Yes, they did. 5 of them.
We made it in there.
We got in there. We're in there amongst other great ones. Aquavitae, Ralphie, Rob. We got Daniel and Rex.
Yep, Daniel and Rex, the Whiskey Vault, Rob, Whiskey in the Six, and Roy, Aquavitae, and Ralphie.
Yeah.
We're in there with some good ones. That was nice of them to do as well.
It was very nice. So you got 2 American shows in there, 2 Scottish shows in there, and 1 Canadian.
That's right. Yep. I had to think.
Glad you vetted that.
I was doing your math for you.
Yeah, you were like, what? Ralphie used to even live in Glasgow. I know he's moved, and I can't remember. He's on an island now or something. But I think I was told that.
Yeah, he does. It's south, I believe, now of Glasgow.
Yeah.
I was just just crossed my mind for a brief second there.
Wow, that usually happens to me.
One thing also we're just starting. Chad and Sarah, it's Bourbon Night, started a challenge for a charity during these quarantine times to assist the USBG, United States Bartenders Guild, but it's a fund to assist those in the service industry and bartenders. And the challenge basically is for every drink that you have at home, you take $1 or whatever your normal tip would be. If you tip 50 cents, you take 50 cents and you put it in your tip jar at home.
$50.
$50 per drink. You're going to owe a lot of money. So
bartenders love me.
Now they nominated us and two others. They nominated 3 people. They wanted us to nominate 3 people. I didn't come up with 3 people because I figured we'd probably have 3 people step up to the plate and just want to help out.
Sure.
But Chad and Sarah nominated us, Bill, the Whiskey Dick, and Jason, the Mashing Drum, if I remember right.
There you go.
So it's Chad and Sarah started it. You can pull up their Instagram. They even talked about it on a live stream. Hashtag virtual drink for hospitality challenge is what it's called. Virtual drink for hospitality. Yeah, every drink you have at home, you take $1, you put it in your tip jar. Then we're going to donate it at the end. I don't know when the day set is, but we'll find out and set it. I'll put $1 aside for every drink at home, and then we'll donate it to the USBG.
Got it. Sounds good.
And we challenge some of y'all to take part as well.
There you go. It's a nice thing because people aren't going out drinking with the bartenders. All right. Now, you want to
describe... It's funny. That does bring up a point, though. So the other day, Bart's talking to me, and we were going to talk some reviews and some business and stuff. He's like, we'll go out and grab a bite to eat and talk. And I go grab a bite to eat. I go, have you been watching the news lately?
Yeah, I've been working the streets, man. They're still open. You can get food.
At the drive-through.
Sure, we can go get a bite to eat and talk. We can sit on the tailgate of my truck. You can just sit there and have a good old-fashioned conversation. Yeah,
you been watching the news lately?
Yeah, I'm living the news, baby. They don't let me work from home.
How's that? Now, I know I did have to look that up, though. That's a Glen Scotia. And I did leave me a little sample here of that one, but that one is pretty tasty as well.
Yeah, so let's see. So nose, I was a little surprised by the nose. I almost get some of those caramel bourbon barrel characteristics to it, which surprised me. The peat is there, but it's not like bursting out of the Glencairn. And I do get like honey notes. Yeah, sweet honey notes. And that caramelized, like burnt caramel on the nose. Now, the peat all comes out in the palate.
Yeah, very nice. Now, so that is a Campbelltown, and I was expecting a little bit of funk on there, and I really didn't get any. If there is any, there's probably a slight hint. Maybe it's going to start to show some of that Campbelltown funk later on as that bottle goes down.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
Initially, it was darn good.
Right. And the peat.
That one is sold out already, though, too. That one sold out quick.
Yeah. The peat is like a fire pit 2 hours after it's gone out, kind of smoky barbecue-ness. Yeah, and there's touches of the heather in there. And there's a touch. You can get a little, I wouldn't say the Campbelltown funk, but you definitely pick up some of that malty Campbelltonness that I'm used to. So that's down in there. I'm not sure I would get that, recognize it as that if I didn't already know. So now what do you got on the swirl?
Swirl, very good. Now this has gotten better as the bottle's been open. It was good to begin with, but it was actually a little bit lighter than I had expected, sherry-wise. And when I was looking at it, they'd taken some sherried whiskeys, they'd blended them with ex-bourbon cask whiskeys, and then married them together for a couple of years in sherry casks. So it is it's not necessarily a sherry bomb. You know, I was talking to someone, when you think of, something that's been exclusively sherry matured or something like that, or a sherry bomb, you're thinking Glendronach, some of the Tamdhu stuff along that line. It's very good. It's very rich. And I think actually the sherry's getting a little bit more as this bottle's been open, but it is just a little bit lighter sherry profiled still. Think Glengoyne 18, think Macallan triple cat. No, it's heavier than Macallan triple casks, but Maybe the Macallan 15 or the Macallan 12 double oak. Think along those lines. So very nice.
I just got the burnt heather. I'm not getting any bananas, which I love when I get bananas in there. So definitely the burnt heather, like that floral note. I need to try some of that big swirl too.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. And again, anybody wants to start the challenge to donate to the USBG, hashtag virtual drink for hospitality started by Chad and Sarah. We'll be taking part in that and challenge a few of you to do that as well. Set your whatever your tip would be for your drink, set it aside and donate it.
That's a long hashtag.
Yep.
All I'm saying.
And you got 3 days yet. Is March 31 days, January, February, March. Yes, it is. You got 3 more days to get free shipping from the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. So
that is a good deal. Maybe if they sell tons and tons, they'll do more free shipping little things.
You can take that $25 or $30 that you save and go buy some toilet paper at Sam's. Is what you do. I
was going to say buy an extra bottle, but your toilet paper's good. I need to have like a roll right on top of here. That's what they should do. They should throw a roll in with the free shipping. Boom, they'd be selling them out.
All right, let's go. Wrap it up.
Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Let's launch it, dummy.
I might keep talking if you didn't cut me off.